we aye games anonso etumi aba so ho komo ni na no anonso etumi aba enso na yes the brain wono atumi return to fear enya asem kuma kra enso ewo hono na Barca enso etumi awramu ewo aye Newcastle fana so ye enra ewo St James Park no mutumi ekoye training na abramu efin training enso etumi awram ewo hotel no owe aye supporters edema Barca and afe Newcastle mujina no enso etumi abodwampem and a player na enso mo eboni dini na enso aye Pedria enya asem kuma kra ko na afe no yenso yenkwete aye feeling said in this year abrana Barca for awiamu training na yes omo etumi awram hotel room. Alright, here no aye Barca and some awaye St Mary's and also to me ya home common na no and so etuma bana bronte for Andre Christensen and Jacob Sana say na officer dey and wanye no England nay opesa utumi abaye na just say piano and some etuma kwankan na no and bronte n komo okani na say ado opesa abaye e England hono and some obetimi asha aye Barca jersey na afi no wono so atumi abedifiti e Newcastle na afi piano and some atuma kwenti no ay Andre Christensen on the screen so na yes o hwe na kamera afa bia no enso atumi akwankan enso e wo hormo na yento so na afa ye fan komo pi enso fa mawa Barca kwa kobodi ete Newcastle ye fisa Brontefen Lamine Yamal wono so atumi prasa o chese injury kakra also akono akohome ne mo de mo hwe ade a na Lamine Yamal ono so na ma o ye fa to suma me na afa no mo hu de Lamine Yamal ono so ye ti Lamine Yamal and at so that screen so na so no yes we pray wan home kakra no woni eye Nicky Nicole and at say
what say me mentiase chale lupu no mame okay said that me be I think last week or so me be story about this gateway ama Lamine Yamal be deep pancake story ni so ni Nicky Nicole ni omuntem ama this lady angasa be ka say ono angasa no do Lamine Yamal and player we prayer per report say ase untedua hono la area hono na ase priabam na o recovery rate uba mo ani akọ recovery no so no
ebia o massage na ma chese no wasisi no
nyame hu ye mobo
wonti Lamine Yamal branches na fefo no enso wo St Mary's omo hwe say win enso betima ba no wono som etimi di doni ade enti anom ayankomo efra ba ho komo ni na ye di eba be pacho unim say enora ana me be ya story no edema say Benfica fo enso ene Jose Mourinho edi nkomo Jose Mourinho ebe ba be ye manager ede e ma Benfica team no e pacho ma fan to Jalisia no adan koma Jose any Benfica club no anso adino anso atimi awie payo ama say 2 years do and amete say Jose Mourinho asan anso adi ama club ye fan Benfica ye transfer announcement no anso ebe free club na so ye bana fe hon komo ni na no ye tumi adi ama bra make house say yesin unse Benfica fa ka be say 1 month no mo to aba no ma ba be yi omo panyinfo ni ade ate say no yes as Jose Mourinho no on try cry first ship wa anso ebe si ona hura trema okwa ma biano ensum atima kwede ma Benfica club na ano ayem komo from aso be hunsem ni na no yeti ama yetie fo enso ewo hwonso nro ewo amfo na nyasem kuma akra game no emu ekwa ye den pa Atletico Madrid ensum ane aye Liverpool na Liverpool fo atumi asha 2 ama Atletico fo no atumi aba betetika no Otum sani braba na eteki abrante Virgil van Dijk and okopusu aye third goal adema aye Liverpool ema monsum etimenya da 3 maximum point no and so awo honomo na no chi no ana tesam owura ye fe Anis Loto no aye manager adema club ye fre no aye entesa Liverpool ye kwabusa no se anya bia no game no san ena osi hu no ode ye ntie nsema na entesa owura fe Anis Loto edi tu dwana afe ne yemra.
Again, stoppage time. You must be almost expecting this these days. No, if you would have asked me this after 6 minutes, I would have told you this is probably not going to happen today. This is going to be a different game than all the others. But then I underestimate probably Atletico Madrid because they're known for many things, but one of them is definitely also their mentality. And I think I was waiting for us to score the third, which we didn't. And then just before half-time, they scored 2-1. And then we were getting enough chances, I think, to make 3-1, which we didn't. And then they showed great mentality by going back into the game 2-2. But yeah, they faced a team with Liverpool that has great mentality as well. In the last 10 minutes we were pushing. Thought we ran out of time, but we scored a set piece to win it, 3-2.
When you've got that in your locker, you must be feeling good. 4 out of 4 in the Premier League, starting the Champions League campaign off with a win. There was a lot of expectation this season, but they seem to be able to deliver.
Yeah, but there's always expectation when you play for Liverpool. So there's nothing new. No matter what we do during the summer, there's always expectation. But there's a lot to like. It's not only about the last-minute goals. I think during the game we saw so many nice combinations from our team, which should have led to more goals, which we unfortunately didn't. And against Burnley, we had more than enough chances to score a goal earlier in the game, which we didn't. Today we had more than enough chances to score the third, which we didn't. Yeah, and then you need mentality, but not only mentality. I think our players are so fit that they can just keep on going, and that's what they showed again today.
What did you make of Alexander Isak's debut?
Not talking about fit, I was in a positive way surprised how he could play at this level for 60 minutes. If you haven't trained with the team for 3 or 4 months and only 2 weeks of training sessions with the team, you always wonder where he is fitness-wise, immediately at this level in this intensity. But then you can see that he's a 25, 26-year-old that already has a lot of playing time under his belt, and then yeah, he immediately gets in the rhythm. So I wasn't surprised what he did on the ball. So he's a fantastic player, but how fit he was, I was positively surprised by that.
Could he go again for the derby on Saturday? Is that too soon?
No, he will be in the squad, but he would definitely not play 90 minutes. I'm already happy that after 2 weeks we can play him 60.
Alright, and you know, I am manager now. Your friend Honest Lord, and I alternate canal. Some Ubusan say be a first 6 minutes, no, and now Ubusan say game no, and we bet me Aqua in Sabeka so that be and Quanqua happens. I say Bia on Mesha Tuna, Alatico Madrid, at me about to South Tunino. What say Alatico Fono or minimum in many things, a bit to say be a bad mentality. I dare to my friend Alatico Madrid for more Sunday, no, and no, and in some matches so raw. Your friend Honest Lord and some editor, won't come in. And so tomorrow after Sir Brontia, your friend Virgil van Dijk and Yam, a young Sarina, no, and so Adama, I Liverpool, no, Nacho, our reference, I Diego Simeone, and some and Liverpool supporters, and so me a Caswanyas and Kumana, Orania Sena supporters in dinner time, and I also said I'll be radio on Tanahomamun dinner time, sir, and then Coquapa amateurs and the backroom staff no Bakokra, Equatinta Swom, and so added to a supporter, and so Yenti, you said in a video, no, see it here. Kwanya chese fast o yene na chese o ye pata Diego Simeone o na chese ye pata we na we afa hana is o na nya asem kuma kra yenti. Na and just interactions and also ultimate course between Diego Simeone and a fan of Brana, the security man, and so air pata na backroom staff air fan chat pinta so and some to support and so near Dinino. I said in a video no and some ultimate partner. Ya de hon come on in no and some ultimate man game the banner we no Yebusa and a slot to say a dear course so Diego Simeone and a Liverpool fan no as some man our career fan or so as some way them demano say be betima can be Biafran sans onim de course supporting ya e man sade no enso etuma baye no ko kan sam ya wan hwa na media no ana say be Spanish media na akwa transfer for namum no do no feel say media na atro enso two teams no great mentality ya omo enso etimi show no enro na atro no yenti sama Honest Lord editudwa.
I want to ask you before was Simeone talking about how the football is fighting against racism. And he suggests also that they should fight too against the insults to the coach, because as you know, if you don't know, I tell you, he received some insults from the people in the stands. So he tried to not fight back, but at least answer. So I want to ask you if you as coaches has to maintain calm, or also want to suggest that maybe these insults from the stands should be punished or at least stopped. Thanks.
Yeah, it's difficult for me to react on because I don't know what happened exactly today. So he was closer to the situation than I was, so it's impossible for me to react on that. And if I react on that, I already know what the Spanish media is going to write. So I think they should write two teams with great mentality, fighting till the end. Atletico came back, we scored the 3-2. This is where I think the game should be about, because it was a great game to watch, another great game to watch from Liverpool, and I think from Atletico as well, because the way they played against Villarreal was also very nice. So let the headlines be about that and not about what happened after we scored the 3-2.
Wanti ano aya manager na ya friend Anis Lot no ana otumi atene nkana na owura friend Diego Simeone aya opposite number na oronso ekohia nsam trofo woni say game na ekoso no red card ekoye ensum atumi adema aya Diego Simeone no ana nsam ba konje the same question ana obusa aya Diego Simeone ma Diego koko pa ma je onua sorry free aya press conference na see ye hwese de esi course wo.
First answer, you said you can react when there's insults or racism. Can I ask, were you insulted for being Argentinian? Was that the nature of what was said?
La verdad no me voy a poner a detallar exactamente de qué tipo fueron los insultos.
I'm not really going to get into whether, the exact nature of the insults. I don't want to get involved in that. Don't want to get in that discussion. I've got to, stay in my place. I know what went on behind the manager's bench. I can't solve society's problems in one press conference. I've got to live with it because it exists all over the place, all the time.
Credits to you and your team.
He basically told you during the conversation when you got sent off. How did the referee explain the decision?
No.
Llegamos a todos, buenas noches.
Ti o se bra wuntimi mbuse wusam the same questions adie me se me kan hwemfa ho so still akwai person pushing na masa me ntimi ntwa so kra anti eno aye Diego Simeone ana ohun so sorry free press conference na se no eno a kire ma me fa nto dwa se uremu ewo Atalanta fo no aso ya omo edintro ne mom no report am say kan se Atalanta omo play Simeone Gio Scalvini ana fe Charles Diketirai enso omo nya de se nyame ya dum asante omo game a omemo odietie Torino no omo betimi asia kan nyina no ane so mo sum atimi primary report am second ane some adductor strains ane so mo sum atimi apeke a ni nyina no ayo report ane sum from aso eba ho komo ni nyina no ye de ama ye tie fo ansum so meno kasai Patanapis mechira Napoli team no anso akwa piemu ewo aye Manchester wo mo ane Manchester City game eba so na onim sa Bronto ye fan Kevin De Bruyne ansum atimi adwane aye Napoli a wasa return to aye Etihad oba be body etia the former club na yenhwe aye abroad room aye Etihad no hawa na just City o tetia aye grass no so na okoba ye bema na pocket ya na just waje na black na ye say onenam hwa hey na be brawa ha nyasem kuma kranti Kevin De Bruyne ewo eye Etihad ana chese otim say yes na obedri agropa pass minim so shegu anya de so obejubileti e de etia eye Manchester City a ni nyina no eye sere ho nkomo no enso esiti a ye de ema ewo dwumade so ye nto so na afi no ye fa more stories enso etime bra na onim say Jose Mourinho ensem trofo ha dwen na enra beto dwa say Jose ebetimi akwa kofa club a ye fem Benfica and as of enra na anadwo na nsɛmtwerɛni akɔ akɔtenam Jose Mourinho ne kwanya no a ɔtwɛn sɛ Mourinho bɛtwe ne ti na wabusa ne nsɛm na ɛno ana sɛ Jose Mourinho bie ne pono a nsɛmtwerɛni na atwe camera edi esi Jose Mourinho so ana Jose ka kyerɛ sɛ bra ade asa kɔ ne kɔda na eno obuza say Jose obetimi ama mensam kakra yese obe join him bia obetimi ama mensam na fa news bi o for tomorrow ni ade a na ye hwese de na esiate e Jose Mourinho ne
Mas palavrinhas, Zé, não? Vou dormir, pá. Já chegou a acordo ou não? Já tá, quando é que vai ser oficializado? Ainda não sabe? Não. Amanhã novidades ou não?
Yes, enti Central Busansa da bena de na ba official news bi wo ho a chena betimi de ama amanfo ana ni na no ensom aye de koso e wo Jose ono so ne entrance wa ho nkomo ni na no ye de ama ye tiefo ensom odwumare so na onim se ada UEFA Champions League Real Madrid o next game a o mebo ne nyame ya no 30th September and asa game no ebetumi aba so o ne Kairat and ebetumi abo na report to amen second say Madrid for no ebetumi atake flight and a flight no metno best 11 plus hours enya sem kuma akra ni nyina no omewura mu ewa Kazakhstan na sa game no enso atumi abaso eno aye first time in history sa no enso obetumi happy ho komo ni nyina no yati ama yati for enso ochonso nyame ya aduma Manchester City enso ene aye club e Napoli enso etumashia na Gianluigi Donnarumma aye goalkeeper enso ade Manchester City club no ena Yakubu Sansa uba aye Man City encheye oni Brant a friend brought Ellen Haaland relationship no sign edit no say why a fantastic player we are seeing no wano and it is a bonu onim ebo and offense no or buy no incredible relationship and when ya and it is a Brant a friend Haaland or jidi say I dey or buy no and then manimu ya and omtimi e welcome now say no Felix I say wa both team naturally ade yenti Gianluigi Donnarumma
when you'd made the save for Brian Mbeumo's volley and Erling Haaland ran 70-80 yards to congratulate you. Are you able to just talk about your relationship and friendship with him and how that evolved over time and what sort of character he's like?
Aside from being a huge, a fantastic player, one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world, he's a fantastic person as well, and that's what makes him even better in a way. I've got an incredible relationship with him. He immediately sort of welcomed me. It feels like I've been here for many years, the way they've all welcomed me, so I'm really proud of that. The behavior, the attitude of the team has to be that. It has to be like a family.
Quando un mio compagno
when a teammate
fa una scivolata, salva un gol, dobbiamo
sort of saves a goal, you have to all celebrate as if it was a goal scored by the team. So that's really important for me. We have to be united on the pitch and away from the pitch. It was a huge thing, the result again.
Alright, I know I goalkeeper now your friend Gianluigi Donnarumma and what to me attending can come and so ever hono make out say I saw I live our Facebook and for YouTube or you bet me at a comment in answer to me a banafino yet to me at the bread and so I can kind of show no so at the amount make us say when I came Power Sports 1 no and I just also Ubusua Oheno na mami room na phenomenon for Eddie Howe or no I am manager at Newcastle United home come or else to member na Yakubu Sansa on a Barca and to me a quack about then I walk at the Barca team no and I see the can crown of Barca. A very good technical team and watching a banner say bia yen crab born players ni no and so are comfortable say born one home pokra o control no piano faha no pian so ni atini no and watching a banner mo flanks one ma your players so so e pace no e ho to di agro bra or do be communica na face goals no so e ban say yen she goals na obia ensum atimi aposo atana ni ate and no achi no omo aye Newcastle no also mo so metimi defend ye na fe no wɔn so atumi contain ɛyɛ attackers ana sɛ team a ɛyɛ Barca enso atumi de aba no sɛ de be ebi wɔn so entimi enconsider no ane nsɛm a owura fe Eddie Howe ɔno ɛyɛ manager ɛde ma ɛyɛ Newcastle United team no wɔn so ɛde ato dwa ho nkɔmɔ no nyina no enso atumi aba ɛwɔ dwuma de so na ma mfa to dwa sɛ nyame yɛ adoma Sunday ɛyɛ Arsenal wɔn ane Manchester City ɛna atumi abɔ na sa game no ɛna to sɛ de men second ɛne sɛ referee ye first Stuart Atwell wɔn ɛna nei epefo atumi pound no sɛ ɔno ɛde bɛkɔ akɔgyina mu ato ayerem wɔde ɛyɛ nkyɛsɛ mframa brane bɛgyina na pantime na afei no wabɔ abɛn no pii na gye sɛ bibia no ɛnso atumi akwankan kama ɛnso ɛwɔ saa game na bra make sɛ ɛba no VAR room hɔ na owura men second sɛ Jared ɛyɛ Gillett wɔn ɛna no nso ɛbɛtumi akɔ tena na afei no sɛ ebia referee na hu bibia atumi alert ne sɛ bra na bɛhwɛ ade na sanse bɔ abɔ bi nsa na sɛ obi atwa obi anase obi amene bɔ ato ne yam ni nyina no ɔno ɛna betumi atena na afei bia no ɛnso atumi akɔ nkan ɛnso ɛwɔ hɔ ɛyɛ kɔ FIFA na afei memfa FIFA ranking no enso etumi afama esanse etumi aba no de mpacho ma fa bibia ma wada ze ahanti se ne tie me menka Africa de no na afre no memfama na hu se de niam esia ko oba Africa Morocco ena edikan okwa world a omoda 11th position our world na so etumi so ma ya de wo ma ba pa Senegal to so mienu wa Africa wo moda 18th our world Egypt at 3 at the 35 world and after Algeria at 4 Africa one at the 38 world and after Ivory Coast at the 5th Africa one at also 44 world Nigeria at the 6th Africa and I'm also 45 world Tunisia at the 7th Africa at the 46th world Cameroon at the 8th Africa What was 52 world and our face in South Africa at the 9th. What also 55 we are singing and watching over 10th position in Africa. Mali and our face in Oko Water. What the 56 and the first time Ghana and to me and Mama and also Aqua Hosa Pede home coming and so to me upon this very note here so not yet I am on it something and so to me up in Afino. I feel some to me out also.
Enti yamma ya ho achibiem na afeso yamma ya ho akwaba Emfamra Kings TV GH amra so sa yatena sana afeso fisamra yetimi anso edachie kama anso edema before be kono me pacho on Facebook no aya Kings TV GH urama na watimi anso like show no sa so na ko YouTube no so na afeso like na notification bell no turn no on na afeso for comment no fato ni ankinka anso Emfama emrapam amara yat betna sana afeso aya messages abani na no watimi anso ye wayi anso de phone na mame ni tem anso de TNA Stadium na first for image no fato so kama for mame na first yentin koma ni na anso current state of nianete anso ade TNA Stadium no era mpacho da screen so no na nyambo do chena bobo quality anso de Mediama Sporting Club airport area table quality anso de fishing FCA enom anso game ebeto dwane na no anso ehonsema enne anopai ya da che kama anso erema ewochuma din so away from that to young corner face young team come our near foreign Ghana Football Association a near foreign technical directorate of Ghana Football Association in partnership with a Ghana Education Service Mitchell GES a idea in a football for girls project no a initiatives under Ghana Football Association Women's Football Strategy nyambwa nana utun sempen for akwa pound ma bipia anaso mo enso ahye na fesom omo esmetie adijuma kama ena ewo konkomlemle basic 2 aye school ensum ewa Accra era mpacho jumade no enso todwa na sa near for initiatives anase jumade a efen eba no aye near for grassroots program ebe keep component of Ghana Football Association sebe ombetime abroad the strategy omubetime increase aye girls aye participation in football ombetime promote near from gender equality in sports sector na say aye girls for football no me bacho there anasa football for girls say omube engage young girls between the ages of 6 and 12 years ɔmo be introduce ɔmo e de agu anaso be introduce ɔmo enso do mo awramo e wo football mo e na biem ɔmo be stretcher ɔmo support ɔmo and first inclusive environment no ɔmo enso de be mo na mo si dwumade ya ene e hyasia e to dwa e kokomlemle basic school kokomlemle basic 2 schools no ya dia ne etimi e to dwa ne se ɔmo se sa initiative ya e to dwa no ya dia eno ebe between near front parents any teachers and konkoba se nkoda no nkoa ya kyerkyerefo na awofo no omo na ekom ho abom sebe ya ombetimi a combine education and a women's football strategy na biem omo enso atimi address near front misconception near ewo eye manfo tim se na wo ye ba o bobo a e ba sa na o sebi ohunam no e ba bawe sebi e ba sa kura kunukura no e ba den e mo efe no ena on be fa sa ne man so ina no mom enso atimi a cheche eye emma a mo enso papa ne se o betimi abobo sebi bibia enso e be cause come e mo o she near front eye football for girls program no e betimi asiki empower and afa inspire e betimi inspire next generation of footballers ni na no so betimi enso strengthen the pipeline for women's football development across Ghana ni na no enso near fun football for girls project no and enadwuma den ehwase Awania ye fun aye kokomlemle basic 2 school enso won kani na no breakdown na no permanent sanipe ama ewotuma de so yankona fashion koma awania ne tin answare aye black princesses asoye ayade amfo da baba ne tin answare Sarah Nyako ensom akasa area for near fun FIFA aye under 20 women's world cup qualifiers abo ade tia Tunisia nyambo akam aye Saturday or see omo aya well prepare and first omo focus ni na no and so gamer omo abo ade tia Tunisia omo hwa ne musa near your fun aya U20 women's aya world cup ebetimi atodwo aya pola no omo ebetimi akwa represent omo aya fun aya Ghana yentia black princesses mefoda ababa your fun aya Sarah Nyako.
We are training very hard because the match is not that easy, so yeah, preparing very well. Yeah, everybody is focused. That's good. Everybody is focused. We are looking for it. I'm very glad to play under such a I'm very good. I always know how to speak to his players and all that, so I'm very happy to have such a coach.
All right, and personally for you, what's your goal being with the Princesses?
Yeah, for Princesses qualifying for the World Cup has been always a year. We have been qualifying always a year. So for now we are just hoping and preparing for winning and qualifying from the group stage.
Right. How well do you know your opponents, as in the team that are coming to face?
For them, I can't talk about them. I only talk about me and
Enti we ere ababawa ye frano aya Nyako Sarah enso eritu dwane na ahead of Black Princesses omo World Cup qualifiers omo ababo ede atia Tunisia kam aya Saturday no na enaya ni nsane bi atudwa mame ne frano Black Starlight omo aya MRI Eskana omo enso ekokotwa no na urama ya atia enra na otu so mu kotwa scan ne kama enso awane from Yamusokro hospital ba kwa frano aye Mascoti hospital enso Yamusokro before open group game ebabo ewo wofu aye B U17 AFCON qualifiers enso update yare eba ani na no enso wonsema ya church kama ewo jumade so yenko ne ne tin enso FC Samatel mame Samatel players no enso wramo ewo Summer Boy near front Summer Boy market amone ya mame mo jomufo no ekonya interaction ahead of first Premier League game against Ayakara United enso won Central Sports Arena ni na no ene pictures no ene twagu screen sunti echiacha mamefo no ena otu se mamefo no enso ede enchiasem ahead of new game anase first game ekobo enti wey enso your panya for coach ɛyɛ Christopher Enin ɔno ɛyɛ head coach Adama Samates ɔno ne technical team no ɛna ɔto so mo ɛkyia dwomfo mo ɛnso sama boy a ne nyina no ɛnso preparation mo prepare ahead of ɔmo first Premier League game ɔmo ɛbɔ ɛwɔ fie area tia ɛyɛ Kara United come weekends ani na no ɛnso ɛyɛ update ya yɛre ɛba na yɛ konko piemo na first yɛnti nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ near front CAF Champions League ɛyɛ Premier League round 1 no me ba tia dia bibia no Gold Stars ɛnso po area tia JS Kapile na ura mo se popular stand free na mum VIP no ɛyɛ VVIP ebetua 100 Ghana cedis VIP upper ebetua 50 Ghana cedis and VIP lower no ebetua 30 Ghana cedis ba ura mo our popular stand center line free of charge and so near front no CAF Champions League Bibiano Gold Stars and JS Kabili game no and enemy touch kama and our chuma so away from that no young kona first young konkodi nkoma our panel team and so the coach Ebenezer Sefa onum and so akasa area for Santi Koroko omom fodes no and as Santi Koroko me for the no penny somebody to join nano nano game akotoko boboko no ebo editia Brekum Chelsea ewo Brekum Golden City Park na and some penny to join say or say Brekum Chelsea game akotoko ebo editia mo no first 10 to 20 minutes no on sana sakotoko me for that no omo abrek akra until say 20 minutes go no kotoko me for that eba because onu ni say Prantier Phenom aya Adabo Halari and I'm first so aya Prantier Phenom aya Imano Entry or see Imano Entry the stylish me for no a stylish so play Erbama Samsung aya Adabo Halari and so about robotic aya me for ha obeka no bunuya na wahu we making sure stability no ebe ya adwuma e won fifino yentie coach Ebenezer Sefa Asante Koroko me for ho
since 2010 Kotoko has struggled to find a win at Brekum, but this time they were able to bring the Jays through Albert Amoy and a serious connected pass from Norfolk. So I think that with Hilary Dabo running, tackling for Kotoko as a pivot, he has got players like Emmanuel Entry very good on the ball. And of course, Albert Amoy, though he's not an arrowhead, probably operating from there. Those who the Guinean international physically strong. Unfortunately for Kotoko, they are going to best who got injured in Brekum. So I believe that Karim Zito needs to look at the small foot very, very well. And I'm sure today, Kotoko Scout or probably if they've had the videos of the quarantine and they should be able to play them. Of course, I mean, this is not a North African country that will come and probably will be lying on the turf, trying to look at the referee, delay tactics and all that.
Enti we and some opinion from Ebenezer aya Sefa ensure tuja Yadfa Kumasi Asante Kotoko team no one in nano aya update yare empa na opinion on somebody tuja say o si we no aya say Kotoko scout no ebe hu ha on betimi Ashakwara United we nya aya North African team a Obabeka sen na fan kosi na referee na nsem bebre osi we ni de cool chop munya adwuma na kama na monko na coach Ebenezer Sefa owie no odi afutuo kakra edema Asante Koroko ahead of Sunday game amobebo edi atia Kwara United yentie coach Ebenezer Sefa ono so advice odema Asante Koroko boboku no
Kwara United. And you know how Nigerians, when they are playing Ghana team, be it a Division 1 Premiership side or national team, it is a rivalry between Ghana and Nigeria. Of course, so if they are coming in with their national flag, not even their club flag or probably their club jersey. So Kotoko, for me, after watching the top four, realized that Kotoko had a lot of issues. But the champions of champions, when the players came out good to play, you could clearly see that look. Yes, they had issues and probably Karim Zito, who has also been in Africa as a player, as a coach, both national team and of club side. Just recently, he took Dreams FC to a certain level that everybody was praising Karim Zito. So for Kotoko, I think that the issue was with their Belford, where they lost Justice Blay, the experienced Justice Blay, Jim Menu through injury, changed Amina also, contract ran out and it was not renewed. So virtually it was a new midfield that Kotoko was, or probably is going to come out with Hilary Adabo from.
Enti we and some opinion from coach Ebenezer Sefa and sorry to just aya dia ene no Ghana ene Nigeria for no airport sebi can say a drum cranny about born cry, ya him, how a born boy is it here. Aqua Basse, or my friend, and as a mobile friend of Quara United, if in a Giro Mobile, Eliatia Santo Corocono, a can't edit show a year the nature of gamer, you know, Yaba and show. Across posted into any concert on the Kobo Kono, or more for game, say, or more we are some fun, say, a referee between Nigeria and Ghana. Ahead of Omukamo Aquacobo, Etia Quara United and Inano, update here, Bana, former Santiago striker, a frontier from Eric Aya Bekrin, and so Akasa. Now, also, GDS, Osha Opinion from coach Abdul Karim Zito, the experience. With Dream Sepsi, anybody or the Dream Sepsi last 2 seasons, although Mudriye, and Cup Confederation Cup semi final, not being Dream Sepsi, no more airport, or more first, in continental game, no, and so with that experience, opinion from coach Abdul Karim Zito, Ebetimi, at the side experience in a Romo, our Santo Coroko, ama, or Cup Confederation Cup. Ekwa Kobono and now because of Kama Edama Muyentie opinion from Eric Bekrin on opinion from Karim Zito experience on CAF Confederation Cup level with Asante Kotoko.
Coach Zito behind the team. I see them to move because the FA and then the organizers of the top 4 and then in Century, all those games that were organized for them, I think have really prepared them so well for this journey that they are going for Africa. Because now it's not about Kotoko and Haas again. It's not about Gold Stars and then Kotoko or Haas. No, it's about how they are going to raise the flag of Ghana high in Africa. That is what we need to look at. So every support that each and every one has. The Nigeria one is Ghana Jollof and the Nigeria Jollof issue. Yeah. So I know trump cards will work because Nigerians are investing so much in their soccer. I was there. I was at Bauchi, and things that I went and saw, you can see that Africa people are really investing in their game, buying players with huge money.
Enti way and some player fano aya Eric Bekwe and sorry to ja ni nano enso aya update na Eric Aba young kwana first ending come our German Ali a frontier from Emi Nana Kwame Ajekum na enra Nana Kwame Ajekum enso Romo etimi finish PD and as a PB rather of aya 40 aya 7.83 seconds and then what me advance aya to the final for near final a 400-meter hurdle. Now when I'm playing every year, team advancing to the final, no, and almost how do you feel? Also the best racer, wako ewa na brabomuno, eno ene die nra otimi akoye, also oye proud so representing Germany minor, ene BM or Ghana because ewa ena ne mame ensu efri na ose Ghana ba. Maza sena Ghana for si we come on ne enuane odi no ho ne babiane masa yenti akoda no nsem odi tu dwa Nana Kwame
Ajekum yeah, Nana Kwame Ajekum man how did it go out there today for you?
It was nice. It was the best race of my life. I had a lot of fun there and yeah, proud to represent Germany, but I also love my mother country, Ghana. My Ghanaian, also shout out to my cousins, to my aunts, to my family in Ghana. I know they're watching and yeah, next year I will come back to Ghana and yeah.
Enti way are and sama brantia ya fano aye Emil Nana Kwame Ajekum ano aye Ghana aye German international ba eneno Germany and ono enso represent you omani nano aye update aye bana Kumasi Asante Kotoko niamensa kanisa sesia no rama no ene the most valuable club enso Ghana ha na their criteria mo de hwe no 1 aye player signings 2 squad size their kind of squad in-depth analysis no and a current squad size na Asante Kotoko urama
amo aya club anaso amo aya value no mechira aya players no aya 2.68 million euros so na urama abobakwa ne din so house of tosun ye no aya 2.10 million euros out to aya 580,000 euros behind Bobo Quality and Swari Kumasi Asante Koroko Bibiani Gold Stars 1.90 million euros. Kara United 1.80 million euros. Adriana Stars 1.88 million euros and share top 5 no and I'm airport watch mother so na yankwa near fano Wafu be qualified 2025 near team and sorry you 17 African Cup of Nations qualifies no about your referees CAF and so at me appoint to say amo and so konkwadi games no and so there 2 Ghanaian referees and some be a frontier fan bless Jao Salom and some South Sona Theophilus Akugri and so referee amo and so kanina and so update ya banti referees no and a Charles Cruz no Lingard and so every Benny South Sona Kokra Who's and so every Cote d'Ivoire Obenya Sole Sani and so every Niger and I'm first Grima Mohammed every Nigeria Senyor Kosi Fabrice every Togo and I'm first Nadal bin Latif and soon anasa Taif Rada every Tunis Obakwa Kunya Lucien every Benin Lamine and also Lamien and so every Burkina Faso Kosono Desnis and some every Nianete and so de Kosono Dennis Kosono Dennis and so every Cote d'Ivoire and also a frontier from Fatima and so every Niger Obanya Imana Omada and some every near Fano Nigeria and Amidu and Mifitao and so every Togo and our first Ezra Broad and some every Selesa Nina and so referee some and so Quaquinamo Aldi near Fano Wafu Zombie use 15 qualifies and I'm in Senabi and so I watch Marin so Yankwana Feso Yantin Komame House of Folk and Dream Service game no Nyamen say can say Nyabwa come Monday and I game no and so abaso and so our near fano ni Okreku Sports ni Okreku second sports complex 3 p.m. and I saw game and so to Johnny Nano update your eba Mame Ghana Premier League match day 2 Mame near fano excitement lineup show no na fe so yentie kakra sisi
The narrative are building, the storylines are unfolding from the north to the south, from the coast to the heartland. The passion is unmatched. This is the only league that matters, and the pressure is on for the Ghana Premier League match week 2. This weekend, Friday, Mediama SC welcomes Vision SC at the Takwa TNA Stadium. Kickoff is at 5 p.m. Then on Saturday, Premier League debutant Hoho United have a historic moment playing their first home game against Young Apostles at the Hoho Sports Stadium. Kickoff is at 3 p.m. We wrap up our coverage on Sunday where FC Samatex would host Karela United in what promises to be a titanic clash. Don't miss a single moment of drama. Tune in for Ghana Premier League Match Week 2 exclusive on TV3 and on Nia TV.
Enti Nyambwa match day 2 of Ghana Premier League and so ebe to try the home aya update and so banti urama sentence ni matches and so be to with the exception of Babayara Sports Stadium any dance park Michelle Brokum Bobo Kwe Fano Asante Koroko and Bibiani Gold Stars and a Emo game and I'm first also folk there ebe so Monday yanko aya ampem da kwa ladies na yentim komo kakra ayade anyamen se kan se Priscilla Ajimai from Berry Ladies wa join ampem da kwa ladies Bobo Kono no ense kosi akan ede ama Nana Ma of Techiman Base Women's Football Club Sansono former captain Priscilla Oche and so returning to the club for 2025-2026 Women's Premier League Priscilla Oche and so we see akan ede ama Bobo Kwe fan ampem da kwa ladies ani nano and so update here and on this note yamfa efisem ni sina fesu yenye birthday na bibia enso entimi enkoso kama
Honoma to Enya for the agro. Happy birthday and confirma Nash Morris Emmanuel. Aya Oche and Ewa Woda. Enti from Umame Urama aya Brobe 75 for the case suna Minsha and Anopa. Enti aya Nash Morris Emmanuel Oche. Happy birthday on Kings TV GH and confirma Yankopon Shao. Na ọmọ nyini eme payimpa na onkoso anon tetre washim na ọmọ ho ban emfi atamfo bonsa enso ayakwan mo nti Morris happy birthday on Kings TV GH enti yam fancy na fe so yendim komo na yamia no kreni lami yama de me mano kosa
well mami messages we enfenfru on more we Akrokeri Junior Tiro and ode about say watching live from Akrokeri from Junior Tiro Shatter the whole Ghana Akrokeri Starboy to say I'm enjoying the show live and clear at Ahafumim Airport Kings Sports no size. Barcelona is winning tonight against Newcastle United. Greetings to Obotan Mim Zungu. Okay, Kwajo Space, Yasma, and my lovely father, no joke. Okay, Dasebu Robert say, good evening. Good morning, more updates. Okay. Good evening, more updates on Real Madrid. I had a morning, Tino. Also, and Akrokeri Tiro, SI okay, or say watch live from Akrokeri from Junior Tiro Shatter the whole Ghana. Okay, nti eno say this here no nti minim ba koso de ne dia ba wa bia me share call say good morning to the crew, enjoying the show from New Doma. Greetings to the crew. Also ne dia ono e de ba no and say yesterday was fantastic night for the Liverpoolians. Yesterday, Shaq should have played 70 minutes before a sub. I think that will be a better for him. And I will say good morning to you all, bros. I'm watching you live from Anima Lodge, opposite Get Fan Hostel, STU. God bless you for your good work. And also, Nedia or the Abanono. Nti the abasisi I don't know. Yeah, the abanono. Emeso mensaka e wo hanam nti message say wo hanam na the abano. Okay. I think kotoko ene kwara ena bebo right. Okay, ena
GS Kabili.
Okay.
Ene Bobo Kwefreno.
Na technical directorate of GFA almost say omoyeden.
Yeah. Ayat before that my really a quick one I mean from Be United under the new leadership. Omo appointed former world boxing champion and I say Nana Yakunadu as omo physical trainer sana na no ye call omo official and Clement Barnes ebe assistant head coach Erama BA United update kakra.
BA United more division 2.
Wow, more division 2.
But from will come.
No, but for will come home. We have more division 1.
No, person dey right division 2.
Somebody go division 2. Nti ho asema no. And Urama UDS sesi anomasa omo ye adwuma. University for Development Studies. Omo share University of Saja of UAE economy yenu amu timu ba ko any opening feature of World University Games e course wo China nti omo na represent Ghana e wo World University Games e course e wo China. Now Ayat mama ndim koma kakra wo Ghana Football Association. You see anama peke stories ba ko na asem yenu bi ndima ma di hu koma wo efisem no de din kan near Fano TNA Stadium. You see, people in charge of TNA Stadium. No, I think, sir, Omodema Assembly, no, NAC, or more takwa.
Yeah,
very good. I think, sir, Enya dia Esafata Ghana football.
Saying,
Usha Stadium, no, pitch na, they should work on it because this is stadium yajiatum and yina waha over the weekends near a lot of venues are now in terms of TV coverage, even though sir omoka asemi sir aya ensi etimi ebo ehomode na yede niam agugu akwa because omo first week omo boy na o check it that this production how omo ti omo production na everything was on point o share coverage pitch na a lot of 90% of venues ni na no na it was a positive. But this is a first game a media ma ever ball Takwati in Park. And I think say against Vision FC, ever live on TV coverage, you know, I think the leadership of media ma in collaboration with NSA and Takwa Municipal Assembly, you know, should do everything possible. So yeah, and subsequent matches never born. You be a well green page of Bobo Kwefano, media ma Bobo Kuno.
They say I saw Ashana.
Oh, me picture no, be ma for picture no for toso. I TNA picture no. Oh, one. Oh, shit, they were Asia, Uber bra, for more. Aha, and the Dasono. Ane, Enwa. Enti Osha Hawa Stadium no Asia. I think sir the leadership of near Fano Takwa should do among Masman best Sabaya Ombetimi I keep put the stadium in good shape.
Now on say omuwie no ebeye chini say enfama NSA bi say enfama
assembly
ene ye de ama mumie ni nya na still na no aw
I think some pay for no say omutimi say anya hwe wo committee wo ho a ebi free assembly ebi free NSA omoda aye committee for TNA I think omote committee omoda no a Omo making sure say day in day out activities of the club or no, and as of the pitch in Ribia because come on facility there you can't take anything away from the facility because 10,000 capacity stadium there I think say a good and I'm trying to standard now even though say a meet the instead of meet that a car standard in there but at least you had the energy there a meet out to say a good for the coverage of a Premier League, you know. And there are things that the leadership of Mediama and so Mutimi standing the toe of the leadership of NSC and a assembly of Takwa no Mutimi making sure say stadium no able looking nice. Now to near front of FA technical directorate Edema Ghana Football Association. Omo a partner with Ghana Education Service GES at the Football for Girls project no eba na shase wo kokomlemle basic 2 school o de twaso ya wie na yenko next one now Mamembo Ghana Football Association na baso and sabi mpanfo ka sembi se udi bedi dokona ba ye oda aya fasra ni bi mani kanika wura because na nyam ni ye so ube bo efe na baso a yemfa asda ni bi emfama Ghana aye Education Service because GS. So GS, I'ma go ahead na Ghana Football Association. Omo good initiatives, omo wadema yenu no nkoda omo ewo pepa so mebo ball no. Omo ntimi sada so ntimi mam. And the reason why I make us say we the ages of 6 to 12 years omo engage omo so betimi venture into football which is sports na. I think sir it's a good direction and a if I take it. The reason why I make say one. Yeah, him sir. Tell me sorry ani e bobo. Si e hu se ba e bobo pe ka say na mo made en kamo de na e jade. Mun ko jade na mun ko ye aduane mfama because e hu ni say football are meant and as a sport in Nigeria are meant for the boys, not girls. But this time around no, say usha how the lives of ababa fun Itana Bumatimo any sister Sholamo meki you can say sika any football ma any ababa fun adwaba yomo meki impact meki a lot of wealth any football ma it tells you say as I say oh yeah mame na oba soba boa yenja no mo born because they said open route ba kopa Uwetimi di anya sika the only sika duo ewo asai so football titro sports so be so venture na so be so di asai so the one route obetimi and making sure so be you know either you venture into sports and as a football and I think so with that ababua ama a balance gender equality no bibi abekọ come en konkoba say emema no nkwa na ebo because say sia no na no me report say owura mu Liverpool Arsenal rather omu making sure say 1.2 million pounds omu no for Liverpool player e de no call Arsenal all this wa be the record signing in the world football. And see, I don't share our football, no girls football. Titro mana fancy kebama. I think it's a good initiative. And don't share. Nchiacha no mudi kwa uremo. Ko mlemle basic 2 school. Omo ebe chere nkwa no mo hu say sa adwempo bia na dey team say enye o ye ba na o bobo ohunam ne be ba mas enye no kore. O ye into sports enye no kore. No kra timi abuama. O mozo so no the flexibility of body no. Eye kama eye hu abrofo man no ye bibifo man na ya se bibi mu ye omo ho sa but o check abrofo man na mo dress no mu see street ya you could clearly see say yanka so bobo hu so bobo enti I think say without education na efe no e de kwa koma school for no mini efe eye adwen and Black Starlet mama we show me the best of luck and no omo is successful Emirate omo ye ne kama e wo near front
you obi enfrim
and you obi enfrim
okay
successful
recruitment no my ni
and Mascati Hospital ewo Yamusokro and mamembo mpanyimfo da Black Starlet mamembo mabaso head coach Otuado and technical team no Ogum
yeah Otuado
yeah so Ogum and technical team no mamembo mabaso so my team ayesa successful job na odi se bibia de na kwam kama. What we are expecting from them is one, qualification should be their priority. After qualifying for under 17 African Cup of Nations, no, I'm qualify we are through that no main tournament in bet me and making sure say chances of playing U17 World Cup no and also should be another target but. For the main time there, the target of Black Starlet should be say you wait me a qualify now afterwards no. You making sure say zombie no and as a what for BU 17 AFCON qualifies no. You wait me we are in the group of Togo and the host nation on my friend no Cote d'Ivoire and I feel so Cameroon. We are in the same group with them and I hoping say Black Starlet team no bet me and making sure sombenya good scholar at the moment now. You see, I know war. Bibika Ewo Cup Champions League game between JS Kabylie and the Bibiani Gold Stars game. You know?
Okay.
You see, game no there. Ochina say to me ba yebe uram. Mami tin common fanfa gate free and paying for the tuga.
Na dey na chire.
You see, it's good, sir. Omudi gate free no ediaba, but on other side no, and you good and fama oboku e friend no Bibiani Gold Stars. You see,
I didn't hear.
They make say you're good in farm say financially no. More but I need just some back woman say once upon your friend Dr. Patrice Mosepe since obe CAF president no last year clubs no more ball premise ni no bianya appearance fee. I know the back Ghana see come I think na 700,000 Ghana cedis. I think 7 billion. What about Ghana Sikama? Each club bia enya sasikana or the airborne hobra or the tenekaso. And say if said this season twaswa and another positive side for work quantity and so we be Gold Stars and Asante Kodokwa or more represent Ghana. But say me kan no say sasikana ma it will be a cost to Bobo Kwefrano and Bibiani Gold Stars. And another negative side I make kind of say Senka the chances of say and I say oba on Jessica no him say how many of them bet me afforded a ticket of VVIP 100 cedis. How many of supporters bet me afforded the 50 cedis. I'm funny say most of them bet me afforded the 50 cedis of VVIP and I say upper VIP upper and 30 cedis of lower VIP upper. But in a situation whereby Nankabia, jene, bia yamfane say 20 cities, 10 cities in Kebenya most of the supporters on the combat being there, free there, I think say babwa and another side that be kind of say oh bo Champions League game e wo home e bo na say senka if say bibia na nkomo bo na nanka I don't think so be any free nanka even fee do crab cost nanka popular stand credit 50 cedi kran ko mbewura but because of some money wo aya dance park omo bo no akra nti omo person munya more supporters ya ombetimi be support them and we all know say in Ghana here no someone winning against the North African teams now and so timi show mo home e show mo wo sabia wo ko mo hono ma obetimi protect you go and aside that no omo share another factor say the supporters of bibia no be free bibia no be wura mo akra no o share omo cost of traveling and o baba say baba gini gate fee na de no e ba sa na e be custom nti so mutimi ye free say be wetimi abo man I think say with the VVIP no price of 100 cedis alcohol Okosha CAF Champions League game there and you cool and I'm so VIP upper 50 Ghana cedi VIP lower and also you I think say it's a good for work where front on Bibiani Go Stars I ever show more sometimes I'm making sure say ombenya engagement with omo supported teacher ya ma mo jumfo no and I think say it's good so always biano ube engage the supporters eboa Emma omo feel the presence of the team no eboa kra mo omo etwe supporters no ben team no eboma players no enya more engagement with the team and we shouldn't forget say club akomo ya de on pa na ebechem United say yenko jumfo no ho eno omo team komo get it to the community no more support to yenko various schools na yenko various hospital yempe omo if you kokra no wan fa hwe ankokra na players no mo presence kra no eba hospital mo presence eba market no mo presence so eba school mo no ma ejinja mamefo no ejinja omo no esen jinja yenwia nketo no mo person mo bobo no ejinja omo sebe ya ombetimi adventure into football. I think sir it's a good in it right direction and I think sir the other teams should follow their suit and now no prize ko do kokwa brekum Chelsea omo ko donation or children's home and any kwan say bako and say even every month bia no omo make sure say ombetimi akwakosra maame mo ane asukufo ne ayare sabe ya omo so benya the feel and the zeal and the heart for the team because e man bi mo ha omo ni sa anigere so mbe hebo but sa da and sra hane e de be mo no e be mo do bring back the love no anya da bia me kasa ayat bring back the love no anya enfe no even anya no core mandate say eso ono na sha Ghana for keteksin so mo mra me hebo read the clubs no so say team making sure say you be put up good measures sabe ya ibetimi anwene the heart of the fans because say a situation whereby you go game na obenya artist perform you benya dancer from the same town obabesa ebasa na say every week be a koso a ema akoma no eba say security ni bibia no ye de gugu akwamu say ye ba ye safety no assured supporters no ebeba nti I think say it's good. Yes, so much me. I'm making sure some betu sana mono. Okay, thank you very much. I know Osman Jovadi and Waten and Kano, Kings TV GHN, Kings Power Sports 1 no and ye de epim na yet to me sorry Jumadina so mama message by Munano as a down commamo more to me and from message and Munano Yadamasi na ya comes Bribia mon join it na fino yintimi emfa update no more and so intimi emra Osman Jovadi Oten and Kamidin and Ahmed Samsung GH etim feeding na for the chief executive producer on also to me a boy and yedi show no ebrel and then tea you do see ya nyama ya adoma ye besan ehia ya girl